Good afternoon, welcome to the Ambulance Stadium for today's encounter. Braintree Town versus Tamworth. Braintree are riding on the back of an excellent 4-1 win at Woking on Tuesday. Finds Ryan Peters in plenty of room. Gets this ball inside to Gash. Gash, good turn, holds off his man and then feeds this ball into Danny Sparks. Danny Sparks into the box. Gets this ball over and it's just cut out there by Tamworth. Good bit of defending. And Sparks regains possession again, knocks this ball back into the middle. Gash, it just comes off his head and it goes out for a Tamworth goal kick. Good effort on ball there. Michael Gash on loan from Histon. Another couple of weeks left of his loan period. So this could be another long ball into the penalty area. Indeed it is. And Adam Bailey-Dennis gets his head out into the outside the area. Gash tries to get a foot on it. Tamworth still in possession. Looking to flick this ball in to cause some problems. The ball's loose and then it's just not wide. Obviously it's deflected off an iron player for a Tamworth. Braintree now in possession with Danny Sparks. Gets it to Kenny Davis. Kenny Davis looking for someone to pass to. Braintree pretty tied in on the left far side. And then Tamworth, a great kick is intercepted there by Bradley Quinton, who feeds Holman, who 1-2 to, and it took a bit of a deflection but not enough to divert the ball out of the path of McKendy. And under a slight bit of pressure, Danny Nesbitt gets this ball away. Kenny Davis gets a good head on there and then Holman controls and a lovely little pass to Gash, turns twice on the ball and then finds Peters, and then a good little ball from Quinton. Quinton on plenty of time, knocks this ball forward, looking for Holman, and the header, it was there. Great cross there from Bradley Quinton, found the head of Holman, but he just headed over. Braintree collect on the left hand side, Danny Sparks and Havisham. Back to Holman, and unfortunately his pass doesn't get back to Sparks. Braintree seemed quite easily collecting this ball up in midfield, and it's Kenny Davis doing a lot of the hard work. Ryan Peters on this ball, looking for a pass, lays it off to an advancing Bradley Quinton. Quinton back to Peters. Peters looking to find a way of sending this ball in, gets himself into space. Back to Quinton. Quinton, low ball in, finds Holman, who takes a stab, and then it's deflected, so it'll be another iron corner. If he'd have fully connected with that would have been a certain goal. At the moment, the way Braintree are playing, you have a feeling that a goal isn't long coming. This ball sent in, it's gone deep, and it's in the back of the net there. It's a lovely header off of Michael Gash. Gash gets his first goal for Braintree Town on the stroke of 22 minutes. The ball floated in from a nice corner, came deep, Gash rose up and headed it straight into the top right hand corner of the net. As they've been caught before in the past, they realise you can't win a game from 1-0, particularly in the first half, and the ball's loose here for Tamworth, and a good strike, and it's a good save there, and it's a second great save there from Danny Naisbitt after he parried the first ball. This will be Tate throwing this ball in. Finds Jeffers, and the ball comes into McCundy, who turns, and it's a strike there by the number 19, Scott Barrow, and it only just went over the bar. missed that now. So Tamworth get the equaliser there from Cunningham. He's been the danger man to the arms of Tony Breeden, who knocks his ball forward straight away. Adam Bailey then has to get his head out onto it, but it's gone wide and it's going to be picked up by Barrow. And Barrow knocks his ball in, looking for a loose man, and a good bit of defending there by Dean Wells. Gives the corner away as the ball sears over the net. So not a lot of time left on the clock here, so one last little chance before half time. Sparks over the ball. Adam Bailey Dennis has gone forward, he's standing over the penalty spot. And this ball is coming in from Sparks, and it's whipped in there, and the ball's loose, but into the arms of Tony Breeden, and that may well be the last sort of kick of the game, as Naisbitt comes up to kick this ball forward, and this ball's launched forward deep in the penalty box. Gash is underneath it, ball's loose. Tamworth not the best of clearances with Peters coming in. A great bit of work there, and he takes a stab at goal, and it's palmed away. Gash is still on the ball. He gets it loose in the box, and then it's knocked out of play there for an iron corner. Plenty of iron players in the wall with Vinnie McKindy there trying to make a nuisance of himself in that wall. But looks like Scott Barrow is over this. This will be a test for Danny Naismith as it's low and hard, and he gets down well behind that ball and puts a run forward with. Peters, last stabbing ball to Quinton. Quinton turns, evades his man. Good bit of work there by Quinton, but one man too many as he's dispossessed, and then he attempts to get the ball back in, which he does. Gasher receives the ball, gets it wide to Sparks on his own. Sparks just a little nudge up. Cash with his head again! Oh, and it's just over, but a good bit of work there from Sparks. Spotted Michael Gash running in, and the headed ball just cleared the bar. Danny Nesbitt with this free kick. Looking to find Gash. Gash gets a little head onto Holman. Holden still got possession, and oh, there we go. Handball, and it's a penalty. The linesman on the far side indicated that there was a handball. There was no doubt about it. All the protestations from the Tamworth players, and the linesman was quite adamant, and the there were no great appeals from the Braintree players, and so man's going in the book there, and yeah, the cap, yeah, it looks like looks like the skipper, Tate, was involved there, and looks like it was a yellow card. So this is a chance for Braintree to get ahead again on the scoreboard. Kenny Davis with this penalty. Good test for this keeper. Kenny Davis capped 3 times now for his country on the under-23 squad. The England C team steps up, and it's been saved. And there's a flag there by the linesman. The keeper moved before, so it's got to be a retake. There's plenty of drama here at the Amlin, and hands on a lot of Tamworth heads, and the referee just receives a booking there because he moved before the penalty was taken. So Kenny Davis will have another crack at this. He might well put a bit more venom behind it this time. He seemed to place it and into the path of the keeper. So he took his hard and it's saved again. The follow-up's there this time and it's scored there by Dan Holman. It's the debutee at the Amlin Stadium. Gets his first goal in strange circumstances. The penalty saved twice by the keeper. First time infringement. Second time again Kenny Davis went the other way. Goalkeeper judged it to be the other way. And then Dan Holman, his first goal, runs in and gets the goal on the rebound. So it's now Braintree 2, Tamworth 1. Nicky Simmons, great little touch and another touch with the header. Then he lays the ball off and he's bundled over. Referee plays on, he's quite content, and then the ball's knocked forward there by Sam Habigem, Michael Gash. This time he reckons the referee reckons his elbow was high, although Gash was maybe leaning into the player anyway. Breeder knocks his ball hard forward. We're going to find a new substitute who's had plenty of loose balls, and the tackle goes in, but it's laid off to Jeffers. Jeffers turns and makes a shot at goal, but straight into the arms of Danny Naisbitt. Oh, yeah. So quick throw down the line, finds Gash, flex in, header just slightly high. Great header there by Dean Wells, back into the penalty area. Holman's on it and the ball's headed up in the air. It's still a bit loose. Gash is over it. Gash looks to find Habisham. Habisham, little knock in. The ball's loose in the box. Kenny Davis flicks to... Oh, there's a hell of a strike there from Danny Sparks, and it's a good save there by the keeper. Good layoff there from Kenny Davis to the... So this ball's up in the air and looking to find Holman, who takes a touch on his foot. He did well there between two Tamworth players. So he gets down the line and he gets a cross in. It's going in wide. And oh, Michael Gash just missed. Quadlen takes a strike. He strikes again for the second time. He's still not done. And back in again. Gash this time in the head. And it's then just bounces on and the keeper Galler. So good. Josh Dawkins a little bit slow to react to that, really. He should have been on that more. Adam Bailey-Dennis once again getting his head on that ball, denying Adam Cunningham a touch. And then Cudger's getting this ball laid off. And Jeffers has a poke at goal, and it's a good save again by Danny Sparks. And this time, good tidying up there by Sam Havisham. So this ball from Ryan Peters, looking to throw this into the edge of the box, at least, looking for the flick on. Gash and Kenny both come forward, and it's evaded both of them. And Tamworth come out with this ball. Finds Jeffers on the run, running down this right wing. He's still going with pace, looks up, looking to get this ball in the box early. And unfortunately there, the Tamworth all coming in. The Tamworth fans pretty disgruntled there. They all and reckon it was a foul. Offside position. And the ball's loose in midfield. This should be for Josh Dawkins, who gets a little head on it, finds Gash. Gash lays this ball off to Kenny Davis, who knocks this ball forward, finds James Mulley on the bounce, takes a touch left. All he's got to do is get his wider. Oh, and Josh Dawkins only just an open sitting goal, just knocked it over the bar. A beautiful little sidestep cross from James Mulley. Could have been an absolutely burying the game time, and Sam Havisham clears his lines. And the ball's loose in midfield. At last it's headed back into the arms of keeper Tony Breen, who knocks his ball forward again, trying to put the Braintree defence under pressure, but Dean Wells this time knocks this ball out of play, gives the Braintree chance to get back, gather themselves. Tamworth still keeping the pressure on. We're under a minute left of normal time. The ball's loose in the box, and the ball's then knocked across field by Jan Lado, and so Braintree Dawkins is dispossessed, and the ball comes loose. Dean Wells is under it. Adam Bailey-Dennis. And Adam Cunningham goes down under pressure. Dean Wells there, ties up, sends this ball forward. Finds Holman, takes the ball on his chest, and he's going in towards the box again. More pressure there for Braintree stand, and he shoots towards a goal, and it just goes wide. Scored 2 great goals on Tuesday evening just from that sort of situation. Maybe he was thinking, maybe...